Well, 10 years ago today, our region was struck by what's now known as the 2011 super tornado outbreak, which killed multiple people and brought unbelievable destruction across the South.
The storm spawned 10 tornadoes in our region and resulted in 13 deaths. Here's a look at some of the hardest hit areas in our region 10 years ago today. The first tornado touched down in the Ducktown community of Fall Branch. The second came about an hour and a half later in Camp Creek.
Then tornado reports came from Johnson County and from Horse Creek, and shortly after midnight in Washington County, Virginia. Tyler Allender takes us to the Glade Spring community.
There's no streetlights, no nothing.
Jaron Strong, Deputy Chief of the Glade Spring Fire Department, recalls being one of the first boots on the ground a little after 1 a.m. on April 28, 2011.
Trees down, just pieces of buildings laying in the road, so we're doing our best to navigate, trying to get to where we needed to be. It was quite something.
I had some truckers say that it flipped them over and they landed on their mattress.
An EF3 tornado came through this community in Glade Spring. Winds of 140 miles per hour. Hit especially hard was this truck stop, a landmark for the community, and then it was back on its feet a few months later.
Here at the corner of the restaurant, there was actually a truck that had been lifted up.
Part of the truck went into the corner of the Iron Skillet restaurant. Semi-trucks tossed around like toys. Glass shattered inside the building and parts of the roof leaking. Robert Sutphin said Petro Truck Stop sustained roughly $500,000 in damage.
Nobody got actually killed on our site. Everybody was safe.
Records from the National Weather Service and local emergency management indicate 3 people died and more than 50 were injured by the tornado. Despite its damage, Petro Truck Stop acted as a hub for nearby residents.
We walked from here to the Petro, and then I was able to finally get one phone call out to let my mom know that we were in fact okay.
We were basically the only one in the area with power because we have a generator.
Oh, I was terrified.
Tabitha Collins and her family moved into the neighborhood just 1 month before the storm.
You could hear things being ripped up. You could hear things being tossed around.
I'll be honest with you, I never thought a tornado would ever come through Washington County, like something of that magnitude. You hear about that in Kansas.
The community came together to rebuild and recover, but reminders of the storm remain.
You still see the damage to the trees, but the community is being good.
Still here. Nobody left.
So what does that say about Glade Spring to you?
We're a tough community. We are family.
In Glade Spring, Tyler Allender, News Channel 11.